Hey guys, are you ready for some learning? Okay, so today we have a driving test with 50 questions and one right answer. So you need to get 43 questions right out of 50. So let's get started. What must you do when the amber light is flashing at a pelican crossing? A. Give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. B. Give way to pedestrians waiting to cross. C. Stop and wait for the green light. D. Stop and wait for the red light. Okay, ready for the countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. Give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. Explanation. Pelican crossings are signal-controlled crossings operated by pedestrians. Push-button controls change the signals. Pelican crossings have no red and amber stage before green. Instead, they have a flashing amber light. This means you must give way to pedestrians who are on the crossing, but if the crossing is clear, you can continue. Next question. What will reduce fuel consumption? A. Accelerating rapidly. B. Driving more slowly. C. Late and heavy braking. D. Staying in lower gears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is driving more slowly. Explanation. Harsh braking, frequent gear changes, and harsh acceleration increase fuel consumption. A car uses less fuel when traveling at a constant low speed in an appropriate high gear. You need to look well ahead so you're able to anticipate hazards early. Easing off the accelerator and timing your approach at junctions, for example, can reduce the fuel consumption of your vehicle. Next question. You are going to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach the junction? A. Keep in the middle of the road. B. Keep just left of the middle of the road. C. Keep well to the left of the road. D. Swing out to the right just before turning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is C. Keep well to the left of the road. Explanation. Your road position can help other road users to anticipate your actions. Keep to the left as you approach a left turn and don't swing out into the center of the road in order to make the turn easier. This could endanger oncoming traffic and may cause other road users to misunderstand your intentions. Next question. When may you drive over a pavement? A. If there are no pedestrians nearby. B. To gain access to a property. C. To overtake slow-moving traffic. D. When the pavement is very wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Correct answer is B, to gain access to a property. Explanation. It's illegal to drive on or over a pavement except to gain access to a property. If you need to cross a pavement, give priority to pedestrians. Next question. How should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? A. Accelerate quickly between the humps. B. Always keep to the maximum legal speed. C. Drive slowly at school times only. D. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Correct answer is D. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. Explanation. Road humps are there for a reason, to protect vulnerable road users by reducing the speed of traffic. Don't accelerate harshly between the humps. Put the safety of others first and maintain a reduced speed throughout the zone. Next question. Where would you find these road markings? A. At a mini roundabout. B. At a railway crossing. C. On a motorway. D. On a pedestrian crossing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. At a mini roundabout. Explanation. These markings show the direction in which the traffic should go at a mini roundabout. Next question. How can you plan your route before starting a long journey? A. Ask your local garage. B. Check your vehicle handbook. C. Consult a travel agent. D. Use a route planner on the internet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. Use a route planner on the internet. Explanation. Various route planners are available on the internet. Most of them give you several options, allowing you to choose between the most direct route and quieter roads. They may also identify rest and fuel stops. Print off the directions and take them with you. Next question. Why should you check the information leaflet before taking any medicine? A. Drug companies want customer feedback on their products. B. Some types of medicine can affect your ability to drive safely. C. The medicine you take may affect your hearing. D. You may have to let your insurance company know about the medicine. Okay, let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. Some types of medicine can affect your ability to drive safely. Explanation. Always check the label or information leaflet for any medication you take. The medicine might affect your driving. If you aren't sure, ask your doctor or your pharmacist. Next question. Which diagram shows a hazard warning line? A, B, C, D. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. Explanation. You need to know the difference between the normal center line and the hazard warning line. If there is a hazard ahead, the markings are longer and the gaps shorter. This gives you advance warning of an unspecified hazard. Next question. What must you have when you apply to renew your vehicle tax? A. A valid driving license. B. The handbook. C. The vehicle's chassis number. D. Valid insurance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. Valid insurance. Explanation. You can renew your vehicle tax online at post offices and by phone using the DVLA vehicle tax service. When applying, make sure you have all the relevant valid documents, including a valid MOT test certificate where applicable. Next question. What type of vehicle displays this yellow sign? A. A broken down vehicle. B. A private ambulance. C. A school bus. D. An ice cream van. Here goes the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is C. A school bus. Explanation. Buses which carry children to and from school may stop at places other than the scheduled bus stops. Be aware that they might pull over at any time to allow children to get on or to get off. This will normally be when traffic is heavy during rush hour. Next question. A police car is following you. What should you do if the police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left? A. Move over to the left. B. Pull up on the left. C. Stop immediately. D. Turn left at the next junction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. Pull up on the left. Explanation. You must pull up on the left as soon as it's safe to do so, and you must switch off your engine. Next question. Which arm signal tells you that the car you are following is going to pull up? A. B. C. D. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is D. Explanation. There may be occasions when drivers need to give an arm signal to confirm their intentions. This could include in bright sunshine, at a complex road layout, when stopping at a pedestrian crossing, or when turning right just after passing a parked vehicle. You should understand what each arm signal means. If you give arm signals, make them clear, correct, and decisive. Next question. You're traveling along a residential street. Pay attention to the image. There are parked vehicles on the left-hand side. Why should you keep your speed down? A. Children could run out from between the cars. B. In order for oncoming traffic to see you more clearly. C. There could be delivery lorries on the street. D. You may set off car alarms. So let's start with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is A. Children could run out from between the cars. Explanation. Travel slowly and carefully close to parked cars. Beware of vehicles pulling out, especially bikes and motorbikes, pedestrians, especially children who could run out from between cars, or drivers opening their doors. Next question. What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance? A. The condition of the tires. B. The speed limit. C. Street lighting. D. The time of day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. The condition of the tires. Explanation. Having tires correctly inflated and in good condition will ensure they have maximum grip on the road. How well your tires grip the road has a significant effect on your car's stopping distance. Next question. When will you feel the effects of engine braking? A. When you change to a higher gear. B. When you change to a lower gear. C. When you only use the parking brake. D. When you are in neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. When you change to a lower gear. Explanation. When you take your foot off the accelerator, engines have a natural resistance to turn, caused mainly by the cylinder compression. Changing to a lower gear requires the engine to turn faster, and so it will have greater resistance than when it's made to turn more slowly. When going downhill, changing to a lower gear will therefore help to keep the vehicle's speed in check. Next question. You're driving on an icy road. What distance from the car in front should you drive? A. 8 times the normal distance. B. 4 times the normal distance. C. 6 times the normal distance. D. 10 times the normal distance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. 10 times the normal distance. Explanation. Don't travel in icy or snowy weather unless your journey is essential. Drive extremely carefully when roads are or may be icy. Stopping distances can be 10 times greater than on dry roads. Next question. What action should you take when you see flashing amber lights under a school warning sign? A. Increase your speed to clear the area quickly. B. Keep up your speed and sound the horn. C. Reduce speed until you are clear of the area. D. Wait at the lights until they stop flashing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Reduce speed until you are clear of the area. Explanation. The flashing amber lights are switched on to warn you that children may be crossing near a school. Slow down and take extra care as you may have to stop. Next question. Why should you make sure that your indicators are cancelled after turning at a junction? A. To avoid damage to the indicator relay. B. To avoid dazzling other road users. C. To avoid flattening the battery. D. To avoid misleading other road users. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. To avoid misleading other road users. Explanation. Leaving your indicators on could confuse other road users and may even lead to a crash. Be aware that if you haven't turned sharply, your indicators may not self-cancel and you will need to turn them off manually. Next question. On a 3-lane motorway, which lane should you use if there is no traffic ahead? A. Center. B. Either the right or center. C. Left. D. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Left. Explanation. On a 3-lane motorway, you should travel in the left-hand lane unless you are overtaking. This applies regardless of the speed at which you are traveling. Next question. What should you do when you are unsure whether it's safe to reverse your vehicle? A. Get out and check. B. Rev your engine. C. Reverse slowly. D. Sound your horn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Get out and check. Explanation. A small child could be hidden directly behind you, so if you can't see all around your vehicle, you need to get out and have a look. You could also ask someone reliable outside the vehicle to guide you. Next question. Why are vehicle mirrors often slightly curved or convex? A. They give a wider field of vision. B. They make it easier to judge the speed of the traffic behind. C. They make the traffic behind look bigger. D. They totally cover blind spots. So let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. They give a wider field of vision. Explanation. Although a convex mirror gives a wide view of the scene behind, you should be aware that it won't show you everything behind or to the side of your vehicle. Before you move off, you will need to look over your shoulder to check for anything which is not visible in the mirrors. Next question. For how long is an MOT certificate normally valid? A. 10,000 miles. B. 30,000 miles. C. 1 year after the date it was issued. D. 3 years after the date it was issued. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. 1 year after the date it was issued. Explanation. Some garages will remind you that your vehicle is due for its annual MOT test, but not all of them do. To ensure continuous cover, you may take your vehicle for its MOT up to 1 month before its existing MOT certificate expires. The expiry date on the new certificate will be 12 months after the expiry date on the old certificate. So even if you go 1 month earlier, the new date will start after 1 year passed from the date on the old certificate. Okay, let's move on to the next question. When is fuel consumption at its highest? A. When you are accelerating. B. When you are braking. C. When you are coasting. D. When you are turning sharply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? I feel like I'm in a show here. And the correct answer is A. When you are accelerating. And I think my husband needs to hear this as well. Explanation. Accelerating uses a lot of fuel, so always try to use the accelerator smoothly. Taking your foot off the accelerator allows the momentum of the car to take you forward, especially when you are going downhill. This can save a considerable amount of fuel without any loss of control over the vehicle. Next question. What restrictions apply if you are towing a trailer on a 3-lane motorway? Now just pretend that the caravan in the photo is actually a trailer instead of a caravan. So here are the options. A. You must have a stabilizer fitted. B. You mustn't exceed 50 miles per hour. C. You mustn't overtake. D. You mustn't use the right hand lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is D. You mustn't use the right hand lane. Explanation. The motorway regulations for towing a trailer state that you mustn't use the right hand lane of a 3-lane motorway unless you are directed to do so. For example, at roadworks or because of a lane closure. And you also mustn't exceed 60 miles per hour. Next question. What does this sign mean? Please pay close attention to the sign. It's with red. A. Motorway contra-flow system ahead. B. Traffic approaching you has priority. C. Two-way traffic crosses a one-way road. D. Two-way traffic straight ahead. So let's start the countdown. 5. Where is my hand? 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is the two-way traffic straight ahead. Explanation. This sign may be at the end of a dual carriageway or a one-way street. It's there to warn you of oncoming traffic. So remember, red warning. Next question. A cycle lane marked by a solid white line is in operation. What does this mean for car drivers? A. They may drive in the lane at any time. B. They may park in the lane. C. They may use the lane when necessary. D. They mustn't drive along the lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. They mustn't drive along the lane. And the explanation is, while it is in operation, other vehicle must not use this part of the carriageway except to pick up or set down passengers. At other times, when the lane isn't in operation, you should still be aware that there may be cyclists using the lane. Give them plenty of room as you pass and allow for their movement from side to side, especially in windy weather or on a bumpy road. Next question. Where is your vehicle most likely to be affected by side winds? A. On a busy stretch of road. B. On a long straight road. C. On a narrow country lane. D. On an open stretch of road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is D. On an open stretch of road. Explanation. In windy conditions, care must be taken on exposed roads. A strong gust of wind can blow you off course. Watch out for other road users who are particularly likely to be affected, such as cyclists, motorcyclists, high-sided lorries, and vehicle towing trailers. So if you look at the photo here in the center, you can see that the lorry is almost turning because of the wind. Next question. Why would you fit chains to your wheels? A. To help prevent damage to the road surface. B. To help prevent skidding in deep snow. C. To help prevent the brakes locking. D. To help prevent wear of the tires. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you guys ready for the answer? And the correct answer is B. To help prevent skidding in deep snow. Explanation. Chains can be fitted to your wheels in snowy conditions. They can help you to move off without wheel spin or to keep moving in deep snow. You will still need to adjust your driving to suit these conditions. Next question. How can driving in a fuel-efficient manner help protect the environment? A. by increasing the number of cars on the road. B, by reducing exhaust emissions. C, through increased fuel bills. D, through the legal enforcement of speed regulations. So let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B, by reducing exhaust emissions. Explanation. Fuel efficient driving is all about looking and planning further ahead. This helps raise your hazard awareness and reduces the need for late and heavy braking. This will make your journeys more comfortable, as well as considerably reducing your fuel bills and reducing emissions that can damage the environment. So you are also saving some money. Okay, next question. You are traveling along a motorway. Where would you find a crawler or climbing lane? A, along the hard shoulder. B, before a junction. C, before a service area. D, on a steep gradient. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D, on a steep gradient. Explanation. Large, slow-moving vehicles can hinder the progress of other traffic. On a steep gradient, an extra crawler lane may be provided for slow-moving vehicles to allow faster-moving traffic to flow more easily. Next question. What shape is a stop sign? A, check this shape out. B, and the next shape. C, and this shape. D, and the last shape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, guys? The correct answer is D. And the explanation is, to make it easy to recognize, the stop sign is the only sign of this shape. You must stop and take effective observation before proceeding. Next question. In winter, road signs can become covered by snow. What does this sign mean? It's a very fitting sign because we are in the winter time. A, crossroads. B, give way. C, stop. D, turn right. If you remember just the previous questions about the shape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is C, stop. Explanation. The stop sign is the only road sign that's octagonal. This is so that it can be recognized and obeyed even if it's obscured, for example, like in this picture, by snow. Next question. What does this arm signal mean? A, the driver intends to turn left. B, the driver intends to turn right. C, the driver is slowing down. D, the driver wishes to overtake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A, the driver intends to turn left. Explanation. There might be an occasion where another driver uses an arm signal. This may be because the vehicle's indicators are obscured by other traffic, and in order for such signals to be effective, all drivers should know their meaning. Be aware that the left turn signal might look similar to the slowing down signal. Next question. Which sign means that the national speed limit applies? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? And let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. Explanation. You should know the speed limit for the road on which you are traveling and the vehicle that you are driving. The different speed limits are shown in the highway code. Next question. The fluid level in your battery is low. What fluid should you use to top it up? A. Battery acid. B. Distilled water. C. Engine coolant. D. Engine oil. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Distilled water. Explanation. Some modern batteries are maintenance free, which I think is a really good thing. Check your vehicle handbook and, if necessary, make sure that the plates in each battery cell are covered with fluid. Next question. What should you do when going through a contra-flow system on a motorway? A. Keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. B. Stay close to the vehicle ahead to reduce queues. We all know we hate queues on the highway. C. Switch lanes to keep the traffic flowing. D. Use dipped headlights. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. Explanation. At roadworks, and especially where a contra-flow system is operating, a speed restriction is likely to be in place. Keep to the lower speed limit and don't switch lanes or get too close to the vehicle in front of you. Be aware that there will be no permanent barrier between you and the oncoming traffic. Next question. How can you reduce the environmental harm caused by your motor vehicle? A. Don't service it. B. Drive faster than normal. C. Keep engine revs low. D. Only use it for short journeys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Keep engine revs low. Explanation. Engines that burn fossil fuels produce exhaust emissions that are harmful to health. The harder you make the engine work, the more emissions it will produce. Engines also use more fuel and produce higher levels of emissions when they are cold. Anything you can do to reduce your use of fossil fuels will help the environment. Next question. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? A. When you are driving above the speed limit. B, when you are overtaking. C, when you are trying to save fuel. D, when you are turning right. Countdown, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B, when you are overtaking. Explanation. The right-hand lane of the motorway is for overtaking. Sometimes you may be directed into a right-hand lane as a result of roadworks or a traffic incident. This will be indicated by signs or officers directing the traffic. Next question. Oh, this is like right in your face, this sign. You are on a smart motorway. What does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? A. Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. B. This lane can be used if you need a rest. C. Use this lane as a running lane. D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Remember, guys, the red color. And the explanation is some motorways have been redesigned as smart motorways. At certain times, the hard shoulder will be open as a running lane. However, a red cross above the hard shoulder shows that it isn't open as a running lane and should only be used for emergencies and breakdowns. Next question. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? A. Approaching a junction. B. On a one-way street. C. On a single carriageway. D. Traveling up a long hill. So countdown, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Approaching a junction. Explanation. You should overtake only when it's really necessary and you can see it's clear ahead. Look out for road signs and markings that show it's illegal or would be unsafe to overtake. As an example, approaching junctions or bends. In many cases, overtaking is unlikely to significantly improve your journey time. Next question. Which signs shows that you are entering a one-way system? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is sign B. Explanation. If the road has 2 lanes, you can use either lane and overtake on either side. Use the lane that's more convenient for your destination unless signs or road markings indicate otherwise. Next question. What's the speed limit for a car towing a caravan on a dual carriageway? A. 40 miles per hour. B. 50 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. Or D. 70 miles per hour. And the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. 60 miles per hour. Explanation. The speed limit for cars towing caravans or trailers on dual carriageways or motorways is 60 miles per hour. Due to the increased weight and size of the combination, you should plan further ahead. Take care in windy weather, as a strong side wind can make a caravan or large trailer unstable. Next question. You are driving along a country road. You see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with a hazard? A. Accelerate briskly. B. Check your tire pressures. C. Switch on your hazard warning lights. D. Test your brakes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Test your brakes. Explanation. If your brakes have been thoroughly soaked, you should check that they are working properly before you build up speed again. Before you do this, remember to check your mirrors and consider what's behind you. Next question. What should you do if your vehicle pulls to one side when you use the brakes? A. Change gear and pump the brake pedal. B. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. C. Increase the pressure in your tires. D. Use your parking brake at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. Explanation. The brakes on your vehicle must be effective and properly adjusted. If your vehicle pulls to one side when braking, take it to be checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as you can. Next question. You're driving along a wet road. How can you tell if your vehicle's tires are losing their grip on the surface? A. The engine noise will increase. B. The engine will stall. C. The steering will feel very heavy. D. The steering will feel very light. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. The steering will feel very light. Explanation. If you drive at speed in very wet conditions, your steering may suddenly feel lighter than usual. This means that the tires have lifted off the surface of the road and are floating on the surface of the water. This is known as aquaplaning. Reduce speed, but don't brake until your steering returns to normal. Next question. Now please pay attention to this sign here. How does drinking alcohol affect your driving behavior? A. It improves judgment skills. B. It increases concentration. C. It increases confidence. D. It leads to faster reactions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. It increases confidence. Explanation. Alcohol can increase confidence to a point where your driving behavior might become out of character. Sensible behavior might change to risk-taking behavior. Never let yourself or your friends get into this situation. Next question. What should you do when you are approaching traffic lights that have been green for some time? A. Accelerate hard. B. Be ready to stop. C. Brake hard. D. Maintain your speed. And the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Be ready to stop. Explanation. The longer traffic lights have been green, the sooner they will change. Allow for this as you approach traffic lights that you know have been green for a while. They are likely to change soon, so you should be prepared to stop. Next question. You are waiting to emerge from a junction. The windscreen pillar is restricting your view. What should you be particularly aware of? A. Buses. B. Coaches. C. Lorries. D. Motorcyclists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Motorcyclists. Explanation. Windscreen pillars can completely block your view of pedestrians, motorcyclists, and cyclists. You should make a particular effort to look for these road users. Don't just rely on a quick glance. Next question, and this is the last question for today. You are driving a friend's children home from school. They are both under 14 years old. Who is responsible for making sure that they wear a seat belt or approved child restraint where required? A. An adult passenger. B. The children. C. You as the driver. D. Your friend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. You, the driver. Explanation. Passengers should always be secured and safe. Children should be encouraged to fasten their seat belts or approved restraints themselves from an early age so that it becomes a matter of routine. As the driver, you must check that they are fastened securely. It is your responsibility. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.